Cheers, boys. Week 10 in the books. Had some interesting games this week. Trade deadline was also today. No big blockbuster deals at the end of the day. So we'll move right into high score of the week was John 117. DC lowest scoring team of the week 59. John had a pretty good week overall. Had negative 1 point from his defense. Still got high score of the week, so that's good. Tom Brady 28, Ingram 33. Had Nuke Hopkins 13, Manuel Sanders 15, his kicker 13. Good all around win. DC tough loss. Had a couple guys on buys. Matt Ryan 18. Running backs combining for 8 points, not good. Fitzy's 13, Sterling Shepard 16, so decent there. Will Fuller went out early, cracked ribs, so only 1 point from him. -8 from the Bills defense. That not sure why you played them against New Orleans, but okay. When you had the Seahawks sitting on your bench with 9 points, but so, John, that's 3 wins in a row for you, sir. DC, you lost 2 in a row. Surprised you didn't make any last minute deals either. Usually you're wheeling and dealing right at the trade deadline. Next highest scoring team, unfortunately, was Nate, which we all know he's sending out those stupid meme looking. What is it with the fucking schmucks, dude? Why are you wearing like you're a doctor or something in those fucking made up memes? What the fuck is that about? What are you, a fucking animal doctor or something? What's going on, dude? Seriously? Or is that what you're getting educated on with your schooling? Anyway, had a good week. 22 out of Russell Wilson. DeMarco Murray went off 25. Nothing out of McFadden. So Antonio Brown only 4 points. Rough week for him. 14 out of Robbie Anderson. 15 out of Juju Smith-Schuster. Cameron Brate a whole whopping 1 point. Rams D 15 and Legatron. Greg Zerline 17 points. Joe, rough week. You were in bye week hell, sir, with Alshon Jeffrey, Tyreek Hill, and Carson Wentz all on a bye. 21 out of Big Ben, and after that, your next highest scoring player was 9 and 8 points. So not a good week for you, sir. Nate, good win. Joe, tough loss. Nate, you've won 3 in a row. Joe, you've lost 2 in a row. Then we have the next highest scoring team was Craig. 101 over myself, 91. Craig had a good week with not from your quarterback. Drew Brees only had 13 points. Running backs combined for 11, but you had A.J. Green go off for 20. Had Adam Thielen go off for 24. Defense 13. Matt Bryant 11. Nothing out of your tight end, and then 9 out of Doug Baldwin. Yeah, I lost this game because I decided to play Josh McCown instead of just playing Kirk Cousins. Because McCown had 14 points, Kirk Cousins had 30 points. And one of my running backs, Devontae Freeman, got concussed, got 0 points. So, and my tight end got 0 points. So, yeah, not a good week for me as far as that shit goes. So, Craig, good win. Fucking shitty ass loss. Greg, you've won 1 in a row. I've lost 1 in a row. Then we have Team Money versus Winston. Team Money with 90 to Winston 68. At this point, Winston, I'm pretty sure, might just want to throw in the towel at this point. So, Travis, you had Cam Newton going off with 43 points. Le'Veon with only 11. I mean, that's your majority of your points came from Cam. Let's just leave it at that. Winston, you had Andy Dalton 19, McCaffrey 16. Kicker had 14, and then it was shit for the rest of your team. So, yeah, not a lot more to say about that one. Travis, you've won 2 in a row. Winston, you have lost 6 in a row, sir. So, yeah, you might want to try to do something about that. Lastly, he had Chuck taking down a win over Miller, 83-76, with Chuck pretty even scoring. 13 out of Dak, 10 out of Landry, 13 out of Diggs, 13 out of Thomas, 10 out of Hooper, 10 out of your kicker, and that's pretty much the highlights. You left 34 points from Jared Goff on your bench. Kenyon Drake had 16 on your bench, which probably would have been a better option than Alfred Morris with only 5. Miller, 27 out of Stafford, 12 out of Gurley. Demaryius Thomas, 10. After that is not good. So, good win, Chuck. Tough loss, Miller. Chuck won 1 in a row. Miller has lost 1 in a row as well. Standings. So it's pretty tight. I mean, nobody really except for Winston at this point is ruled out of possibly winning the season title, because you have Miller, DC, Joe, and Travis at 6 and 4. Then you have Chuck, John, myself, and Craig at 5 and 5. Nate is at 4 and 6, and bringing up the bottom is Winston at 2 and 8. Ouch. So let's move on. What do we got for previews? We got 3 games left. Week 11 coming up. You have 2 6 and 4 teams in DC and Travis going against each other with a projection of 97-91, but Travis only has 8 players in right now, so he's got somebody on a bye or somebody hurt. Then you have Nate versus John with a 90-89 for John projection. Then you have Chuck and Joe with Joe 103 to Chuck's 102, so another tight one projected. Then you have Miller versus Craig. Craig is looking like a big favorite, 97-84. And then you have just what the doctor ordered. I get to play Winston. I'm projected 91-76, but who knows with that. So, good luck to everyone in Week 11 except for Winston. And we'll see how this shakes out. Looks like, yeah, we will definitely have somebody at the top of the standings. That's 7 and 4 with DC and Travis playing each other. So, and then you have the 2 6 and 4 versus 5 and 5, and 6 and 4 versus 5 and 5. So, it should be interesting. We could have 3 7 and 4 teams, or 1 7 and 4 team, and a lot of 6 and 5 teams. So, all right, boys. Cheers. It's going to be a good end to the season. It's been a good season so far. Very competitive, with the exception of one person. 3 games left, so let's make them count. Playoff push is on, boys. Cheers.